Welcome, Leah.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, for sure. My name's Leah. I am a holistic practitioner based in Bunbury, and my business is called Whole Green Pepper.
Can you let us know what services you offer?
Yeah, so I've got a number of different services, and they've really quite evolved and changed over the years as I've grown and my clients have grown and the need has grown as well. So I started out offering some support for people's gut health after I came through a journey myself, healing myself and all that sort of thing.
What inspired you to start your business?
Started from my own personal journey. So I was probably about 15 years ago when I first started my business. And I was really struggling with some gut health issues. And I tried a number of things and saw lots of doctors and all that sort of thing. And yeah, started doing a lot of research myself and come across something called water kefir, which is a probiotic drink essentially. So I started making that myself, and a lot of other people were interested, and it really started from there, teaching other people how to make it themselves and some little extra tips on how they could help their gut health. Yeah.
And what does your business look like now? How has it evolved over the years?
Yeah, it's changed quite a bit. So I started doing workshops with people, teaching them about gut health. And then as it developed, I realized that, gut health isn't, and working on gut health isn't enough. We have this emotional body that interconnects with our gut, our general well-being really as well. If we don't support our emotional well-being, our whole system is out of balance as well. And that includes our gut. So that's where I remembered my flower essences. And then from there was a need for some physical touch. That's when I started my body work with Lomi Lomi massage. And it's really grown from there. And that's actually a lot of what I do predominantly at the moment is more in that body work sort of space.
I've got so many questions going through my head. I actually don't know which one to go with. Can you say more about flower essence? Because this is something I'm curious about, but I don't know a lot about. Can you tell me what they are? What are the benefits of using them?
Yeah, no, flower essences are really beautiful. So, in their essence, they are a natural remedy and they capture the energetic blueprint or resonance of a particular flower. Now, what this does, it can create a balance and harmony within our body. So, we might, for example, feeling a little bit anxious, and certain flowers that can then help settle that in our body. So, a lot of people have heard of like bark flower remedies, rescue remedy. That's probably the most common one. You can buy that just at the shop these days. That's a flower essence remedy. So they're not essential oils. They don't have a scent to them. They are the essence of the flower. So how they are made is the flowers are gathered and they're put in like a crystal bowl or a glass bowl, and then they're put in the sun. And what that does, it releases the energy or the life force of that flower into the water. And we capture that and we use that as an essence.
And is
So,
this something that you like a product that you sell, or do you run workshops? How is this incorporated into your business?
yeah. So that's what flower essences are. It's surrounded by a therapy and modality in itself as well. So there are certain ways to use different flowers. I can apply them on different points in your body. But essentially, the whole process starts by working out what flowers people are attracted to. So we are attracted to different things and different flowers for a reason. There's is innate intelligence within us that tells us we need that for whatever reason that might be to create some balance, some harmony, some forward movement, whatever it might be. So through that process, like I've got some little picture cards here. So these are the sort of things that I use when I work with people individually. I will go through each of these flowers and they'll tell me which ones they like, which ones they don't like. And then from there, we have a bit of a conversation, a consultation, and do a little bit of testing on their body. and we make up a remedy for them in a little bottle, and they just take the drops either under their tongue or in a spray. They can spray it on their face in their room. So I can work with people individually and go through that process. It takes about an hour to go through that with them. Or I sometimes do it in a workshop, which is in obviously a group setting. And we have a bit of fun and we chat about different flowers and what they mean. And yeah, it's great with kids as well. So yeah, they love it.
I love that you work with kids and you are doing these kids workshops, because how great is that to have something different for them to do?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, kids are so in tune with nature and their bodies. I've done a few workshops with different community groups, different homeschool groups, and I'll come to them in their community space and teach them really about respect of nature to start with and listening to their body. So these are all basic life skills that we want to teach our little ones anyway. So it's a really nice lead into those life skills, but also them learning that they can take the power in and learn what they like and what they don't like, and they can choose and have that autonomy over their own journey forward. So
I love that.
yeah, no, it's really fun. And yeah, kids have conversations. I'll say to them, make sure when you go to a plant or a flower that you ask permission. You say to it, it's okay if I take this flower from you because I think I really need it. And sometimes the kids will come back to me and they'll say, that plant told me no. I'm like, oh, okay, did you try another flower? Maybe they needed that one today.
That's so
yeah.
cute.
Yeah, it is really cute. And kids are so tuned into that sort of thing. So yeah, we do all sorts of workshops in community space, and other times a little hall or a wellness space. There's lots of options to work together. Yeah.
Beautiful. Can you tell me more about the bodywork that you offer?
So my main base style of bodywork is Lomi Lomi massage. So it's a Hawaiian based modality, and it's really beautiful. It uses lots of long rhythmic strokes over the whole body. We treat an individual, not a muscle or a group of muscles. And when we're working with the body, we are taking in how they are feeling in that moment in time. So it is a bit of energy work in that sense as well. But yeah, it is a really beautiful and different style of massage. It's not like a remedial massage. It is a full whole body massage. So from the tip of your head to the bottom of your toes, obviously excluding all private parts and all that sort of thing. But it is, yeah, a really beautiful holistic style massage. Yeah, everyone that comes says it feels like a hug in the ocean, but a massage as well. So it definitely has that nice flow to it. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Where is your massage based?
Yeah, so I'm in Bunbury, Western Australia, and I have a little space that I use in town a few days a week, so people can see me individually there. I predominantly work with women for the bodywork sessions. Men need to be referred to me by another client or something like that. And I also work in retreat spaces. So if you're running a wellness retreat and you want to take it to the next level and offer some body work to your clients, I can come to you in your space and offer that to you.
What a great service that is.
Yeah, no, it's pretty beautiful. And in that retreat space as well, people tend to be more open and relaxed, so they can receive what they need a lot better. Yeah, so they don't have to rush off to work afterwards. They can just fully relax into that moment and, yeah, really marinate in that feeling.
I'm feeling relaxed already, just thinking about it.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
The Lomi Lomi massage sounds amazing. Is there any other bodywork that you offer?
Yeah, so there's a few add-ons. Lomi Lomi is my base style of working with the body in that massage sort of spectrum. Now, I'm also trained in lava shell therapy, which is using these beautiful shells that I heat up, and we can use them to massage on your body. So if you need a little bit of extra heat therapy, so really good for those extra sort of tight, sore muscles. That's a really good way to add in that extra support as well. I also do the traditional hot stone massage as well. So they're basalt rocks that I use to place on your body and massage as well. I do reflexology. So your feet is generally where I work for reflexology. And reflexology is really amazing because we're just focusing on that feet. But in our foot and that whole bottom of our foot and the ankles and all around there, we can access the whole body. So it's like a little map of our whole body and our internal organs. So by massaging just the feet, it's like having a full treatment in itself.
And can you combine some of these services together?
Yeah, I do have a few combination offerings. So people can make their own, or there are some that are already put together. One of them is called Ground and Crown. So with that, I also do Indian head massage, but I say it's a relaxing Indian head massage because if you've seen some traditional videos of Indian head massage, it can look quite aggressive, but I do it in a more gentler, relaxed sort of sense. So with the Crown and Ground offering, essentially it is a head massage, head and shoulders, while you have a little foot bath. And then I'll end up with some reflexology. So yeah, there's lots of options to combine things. I also use the flower essences on people's bodies with Lomi Lomi at times. I have an offering called Aloha Bliss, which is a Lomi Lomi massage with the flower essence therapy as well. So
sounds so good. Can you tell me about your nutritional health and wellness coaching?
There's a few different aspects of that. So there's more the traditional sort of health and wellness coaching that I offer, and I have really focused it on gut health as well. So for those particular clients, we'll have a bit of a health history and also talk about what goals that you're looking for. You know, maybe you're looking for some better sleep, improving your gut health, you know, some work on your emotional health. Perhaps you have a bit of anxiety, which, I mean, who doesn't at the moment? So I'll, combine a lot of my work in coaching into that, obviously into those sessions, but I also will incorporate my flower essence modalities as well, just to give that extra emotional support through those changes that they're wanting to make. I also offer mind-body coaching, which is more of instead of sitting in our brain and thinking of all these resonating thoughts and trying to unpack that, in those sessions, I try and get people connect into their body and work out how those feelings connect within themselves, and then tuning into that innate intelligence that we all have and finding solutions on whatever it might be, a particular problem, a situation, or, you know, just some general well-being things. So yeah, another really beautiful modality and something that I'm exploring more with some extra training down the future as well.
There's so much power in that. I love that you offer that.
Yeah, it is really beautiful. And once we stop and listen and we have someone to guide us, we can draw out those answers that we already know are there.
Yeah. When did you start offering the bodywork as a service?
Yeah, so I started doing my training and offering my bodywork soon after that. Around, you know, that 2020, 21, around that COVID times, there was a lot of people, not having that physical touch, and fair enough. But there is also a time and place for it that could be done safely, and people really needed that. I found people needed that lean in and they needed that comfort. They were missing hugs and that personal touch. People that weren't in a little insular family that could get that directly from them within their household, they couldn't. So I was providing this service to people that didn't have anyone close to them. They needed that gentle, loving touch. And we all need that in general as humans. That's part of what makes us human, is that personal touch. It is one of our first languages as a child. When we're babies, we need that touch to feel that we're safe and secure and we are loved and welcome within this world. And people are really missing that and really needing that. So yeah, the Lomi Lomi is what drew me into that spectrum, I guess. People were needing it. So it's really beautiful. And I mean, it's very, very nurturing in that respect. It's not about finding these pressure points and hurting. A lot of people have this idea that a massage only works if it hurts. And that's not true. It's completely not true. We can get just as much healing and restoration with a gentle, loving touch massage. So, yeah.
Beautiful. What advice do you have for someone new in business?
Just do it. If you feel a strong passion about what you want to offer, just do it, because the world will need it. If you have the passion around it and there's something niggling in there and it keeps coming back to you and you keep second guessing yourself, just give it a go, see what happens, and it'll be what it needs to be.
Yeah, I love that. And I completely agree as well. I think if you've got that little niggly feeling that's saying you should do this, you should do this,
Yeah.
jump in. You can learn the business skills, you can learn the marketing skills. If you're meant to do it, just jump in and do it.
Yeah, I definitely had a lot of hesitation about jumping into that space, as it meant, more personal exposure. And I'm not that sort of person, but the need that I could see on it helping other people, I had to do it. So I put my own sort of stuff behind me and worked on that on the side as well. But yeah, there's a need there. There's a passion there. Yeah, it had to be done.
And thank you for doing it, Leah.
Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you.
Now, for those watching today, if they want to be able to connect with you, what is the best way that they can, whether it's to book an appointment, to book a workshop, just to be in your world? How can they connect with you?
Yeah, there's lots of different ways. So if you want to follow me on my socials, Whole Green Pepper on both Instagram and Facebook, and you can send me a message on there. Or I do have a website, it's wholegreenpepper.com, like everything's whole green pepper. And you can find me on there. I'm available to work with individuals one-on-one, as I mentioned before, predominantly women, and also with children for flower essences. And also I can come to you in a retreat setting. So my body work or my flower essences. And I also didn't mention I do sound healing too. So that's another thing I have on offer as well, which I generally do in that retreat setting too.
Wonderful. We'll leave your links below so people can easily click on them. Thanks for your time today, Leah.
Thank you.